right. You know, Cora Stanton is with.
Yeah, is that this year, the first time? That new
Well,
this
I
year?
haven't been with them since last year now.
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
my first day with
She
them.
wasn't with them last year, though.
No, she wasn't. But you always know the top. You'll see in the corner of their eye watching you. Just to see a camera, they'll be watching you straight away. I went down one time to do an opening below on the pitch about 2 years. Remember the time John Delaney was in trouble before?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He pulled in, he got out of the car, he waited to light the camera, he came up behind me. Who are you working for?
Oh, yeah. They're suspicious.
Should be getting something in there now, also.
Right. Which ones?
I'm going to stay close because I'm doing what's the score and I'm terrified.
Oh.
Should the scoreboard do that for you?
No, because I was at a match and the scoreboard was actually wrong.
Oh, that can happen too.
Well, I'll tell you, Paul Flannery.
Do you want me to?
You can test it now, yeah.
Testing.
You have your camera.
Oh, test. Is it gone up?
Yeah, it's gone up there now, yeah. Just see.
Are they on?
They're on, yeah. We just do a test. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4.
But you can't do one that's way back or whatever.
What's the most important thing then you have to watch is the umpires.
It is that, but see, while you're doing that, they usually score down this end, so you're like, oh, you're joking. So I need everybody to play very slowly.
Well, how are you?
Good, how are things?
Is there anybody there from the radio?
Radio on the great
That's the handiest if you would they be able to tell you.
Oh, yeah.
You're
no,
doing
I'll-
commentary
I'll-
anyway,
I'll
right?
hang around the people that look like they're in the know.
Yeah.
Testing 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. It'll be a few seconds behind anyway.
One, two, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Is this the YouTube stream? Yeah.
because, and they won't be there for the whole match. They have to go away. So if you want, you can go down there now and purchase your car pendant.
For me.
Hello, how are you?
What's your name, Tommy? Turn them on? Yep. They're on? Oh, yeah. Hello and you're welcome to the County Camogie grounds in the Rag for the opening game here in the Ferry Ireland National Division 1A League between Tipperary and Galway. I'm Geraldine Kinnan. I'm joined by Tommy Devan here from Galway, and we're just minutes out from the start of the game. Teams just finishing up their warm-up, so we'll just go call out the Tipperary and Galway team. So in goals, number 1, Caoimhe Burke. Number 2, cornerback for Tipperary is Julianne Burke. Number 3, Clodagh Quirk, joint captain of the team. Number 4, Emer Lukeman from Clonty Rossmore. 5 is Crean Blair. Centre back, Karen Kendi. 7 is Mairead Eviston. Midfield, Teresa Ryan Bursley and Grace O'Brien, Nina Airog. Half forward line, Roisin Howard, Caoimhe Maher and Casey Hennessy. And the full forward line, Emer McGrath, Courtney Ryan and Emer Heffernan. Tommy, if you want to call out the Galway team there?
Thanks, Geraldine. Yeah, the Galway team shows one change from that selected during the week. Number 19, Jennifer Hughes from Carnmore replaces number 4, Dervla Higgins of Athenry, who we believe our grandmother has passed away in the last few days. So we send our condolences to Dervla's family and friends on that one. In goal for Galway today is Fiona Ryan from Ballinderrian. The full back line now reads number 2, Katie Ann Porter, 3, Shauna Healy, the new Galway captain from Ardrahan, and number 19, as we told you earlier, Jennifer Hughes. The full back line of Roisin Black of Oranmore Mary, Emma Hellenbert of Ballinderrian and Siobhan Gardner from Ardrahan. The midfield partnership is Aoife Donoghue of Mullia and Rachel Hannafy of Oranmore Mary, and the half forward line of Carrie Dolan of Clarenbridge, Niamh Hannafy of Oranmore Mary, Ciara Hickey of Davits, and the full forward line of Anya Kane from St Thomas's, Niamh McPeak from Lee Mellows and Ailish O'Reilly from Oranmore Mary.
Tommy, I suppose a mixture of youth and experience there in the Galway team. We have no Sarsfield's players obviously that won the All-Ireland. Couple of girls making their debut there for Galway today. Yeah,
4 debutants, Geraldine, for Galway today. In goal, Fiona Ryan from Ballinderrian. Cornerback at number 2, Katie Ann Porter from Davits. Ciara Hickey from Davits are 12 for clubmate, and a full forward, Niamh McPeak from Lee Mellows. So Galway have 4 debutants today, and you did right. No players from Sarsfields there. You've got injuries to Siobhan McGrath and to Orla McGrath and also to Maria Cooney. And Galway have lost players as well, Geraldine, this year. They've lost their goalkeeper from last year, Sarah Healy, gone to Australia, along with Catherine Finnerty, who was an impact sub for Galway over the last number of years. So it is, as you said, a mixture of youth and experience that Cathal Murray is producing and sending out here today in the Rag. But it's going to be interesting because, you know yourself, Geraldine, there's never too much between these two teams over the years.
Yeah, certainly in the league the last few years they've had some cracking encounters. It's a very tough league this year, a new format, Division 1A, so all the top teams really playing each other and straight finals then, so no room for slip up here. Dennis Kelly obviously was a coach last year under Bill Mullaney, manager this year. A new management team with him, Linda Grogan, Michael Ferncone, Kevin Moore and Kieran Hackett, strength and conditioning, Oscar O'Dwyer and Dermot Leahy. So a new set up Galway management team, some new players as well in the panel, and some girls maybe that weren't available last year available. So, but I know he's trying to find a settled team by the end of the league, and be interesting to see how we go there. I've heard there since that Casey Hennessy looks like she could be starting midfield. Emer McGrath centre forward and Caoimhe Maher in corner forward, so we'll just wait and see when they line out. But yeah, looking forward to game here today. Referee Andy Larkin.
Just one point there, Geraldine. There's one player that stands out that's not starting for Tipperary, and that's Coach Devan, of course, wearing 18. I'm not quite sure whether she's coming back from injury or whatever, but you know, if she was to be available for Tipperary today, she'd be a big impact sub as well.
Yeah, I see Kosh and Mary, I suppose, the most experienced players on the panel there. I'd say, probably easing them back into maybe not doing all the heavy training. They have a lot of miles in the legs, but great for Tip to have Karen Kennedy back fully fit and Claude Quirk. Sign of how good of players they are. I suppose they missed last year and they're back as joint captains this year. Real leaders on and off the field, and Karen there will man the number 6 spot, and be interested to see how she goes up against Niamh Hannafy.
You mentioned the backroom team for Tipperary, Geraldine, as well. Just, of course, there's big changes in the backroom team for Galway this year as well. We have Molly Dunn as coach as well, alongside Cathal Murray there. But we have a performance coach and a woman that's probably better known in football circles throughout the country and indeed back as far as Australia. Cora Staunton coming in there for Galway, alongside Gavin Carey as a coach as well. So big moves by Galway to bring in the likes of those.
Yeah, very interesting. And Cora Staunton, I suppose, she jumps out of the programme there, and a huge asset to have in the Galway setup. And I suppose Cathal Murray will be disappointed falling short last year, and he's looking for improvements and getting, I suppose, extra out of all these players, and I'm sure he's expecting Cork to do that. So live stream brought to you here by Tipperary and Galway Camogie here on the official Tipperary Camogie YouTube channel.
Straight away, Jared, can see there that whoever won the toss, Galway are going to be playing against the breeze in the first half. The way we're looking out at it, they're playing from right to left. Tipperary with the aid of a stiff enough breeze behind them, you'd imagine, in the first half. So that could be vital in the opening 30 minutes.
Yeah, and I see Jennifer Hughes there, the girl that's come in as a late change on the team, looks to be going straight to midfield there for the throw-in, alongside Ciara Hickey there of Davits. And Casey Hennessy has gone out there with Teresa Ryan from Bursley. Teresa was away travelling Australia the last few years. Great to have her back with Bursley and with Tipperary team. And we're underway here now. Straight onto the action there as Teresa Ryan tries to get Aoife Dunn, though is on her back. So too is Ciara Hickey. Looks Aoife Dunn has picked up nice hand pass there to Jennifer Hughes. On she goes, first attack for Galway here. She's going straight through the middle. Anyone going to come out and meet her? Mairead Everson is chasing her. Karen Kennedy is there, so too is Niamh McPeak there for Galway. Aoife Dunn, who lay back out to her, has a shot, but that has gone out to the left and right.
Yeah, good start for Galway there, creating the chance for Aoife Dunn, who kept it in on the sideline on the far side of the field, but in the end it looks like one of the Galway players have picked up an injury here, but difficult enough shooting into the goal down to her left in the first half for Galway, but that one effort from Aoife Dunn, tailing out to the right hand side and wide.
Now Caoimhe Burke getting ready to take the first puck out of the 2023 league here. Just Galway players receiving that bit of attention. Looks like Emer Lupin is full back there at the moment, whether she's just... Niamh Hannafy's gone in there full forward there, number 11. She has the height advantage there on Emer.
Good distance in that puck out from the Tipperary goalkeeper as well, Caoimhe Burke.
Casey Hennessy there, new position for her there out midfield. Aoife Donoghue there, what a class player she is on the ball again here, trying to get through Teresa Ryan. So too is Grace O'Brien, trying to hold her up. Nice play back into the centre there for Ciara Hickey there. A couple of touches already early in this game. Trying to play it down there to Niamh McPeak, but it's 13. Anya Keane from St. Thomas's on the ball, and she's won herself a free. She'll be delighted with that.
Yeah, good start for Anya Kane there, the corner forward. She's been breaking into the Galway team over the last year or two, and she'll be happy enough to have won the free there, and it'll be the first chance then for Galway's free taker from Clarenbridge, Carrie Dolan, from long range into the breeze.
Well within Carrie's range, but she is hitting into the breeze. First free of the game. Not the best of strikes. I say it's going to drop short. Cueva Burke has the hand up. Nice catch there by Cueva. Drummond Inch goalie. Out she goes to Cream Blair from Cashkin Cormac. Cream with a very long delivery down. Trying to find Cueva Martin. New position for Cueva too inside the corner forward. Here's Emer McGrath. Drummond Inch is Emer McGrath going forward. Wearing 13, playing 11. Lovely pass out to Teresa Ryan as she goes. She's just lost at the wrong time and Galway back now in numbers.
Yeah, good work by Tipperary there, but just at the wrongest time, Geraldine, there, the ball slipping away from the Tipperary girl, but they're still putting Galway under pressure now here with the breeze behind them. They have an opportunity here now. The referee, I know what's he calling here, was a throw ball, I think.
It's a throw ball, yeah. Cueva Martin, kind of an overhead kind of hand pass type, and he's saying it's a foul. But Tipperary looking dangerous there. Teresa Ryan up and down the field already. Good break there by Emer McGrath. Key player for Drummond Inch in their 4 in a row run in the county championship there. Puck or free there, dropping down top of Jennifer Hughes. She can't get her, but she's still there. Good strike there. Grace O'Brien there. Nina O'Rourke there has it, lays it off from Ray Davison, but they haven't dealt with it. But it's Casey Hennessy wins the break. On she goes. She's going to be getting trouble here. Flicks it off at the right time. Great run from Karen Kennedy from centre back. This is what we missed last year. Here she goes again. Strikes in. Lovely ball inside to Courtney Ryan. Back to Karen Kennedy again. Karen's still going for a goal. Buries it. Super goal by Karen Kennedy. Lovely 1-2 there with Courtney Ryan.
Super strike, Geraldine, and started by Karen herself at centre half back, sent the ball up towards Courtney Ryan, who returned the pass brilliantly. I mean, no mistake to rifle the ball to the back of the net. Just nearly 4 minutes gone. Tip get the opening goal.
Lovely catch there from the puck out by Anya Kane there, and she was fouled as she tried to lay it off. So she's won herself a free. And Cream Blair is going to go into the referee's book here. Great running there by Karen Kennedy, showing all her pace there at centre back. Courtney Ryan did very well there. New position for her there. Something that management are obviously looking at her full forward there. Was a sub last year. She plays midfield or centre back really for Club Clononty, but she has the power and the strength there in full forward. And Cream Blair has picked up her yellow card.
Yeah, early yellow card as well, Geraldine. Like, you know, we've only 4.5 minutes gone, so she's got to be careful for the rest of the game now. But Galway have got the free now through Carrie Dolan.
So a goal to no score, 4 points gone. Carrie now with the free. That's a better strike. It's going to catch in the wind again though. Is a drop shot, dangerous ball.
Gone into the back of the net, off the stick of the Tipperary defender in there. Galway responded with a goal as well, but Tipperary will feel hard done by with that one, just coming off the stick, I think, of the goalkeeper in the end.
Yeah, just hung there in the wind, and then Hurley's went up and ended up in the back of the net. So a soft goal to let in by Tipperary, but Galway won't complain.
Yeah, Carrie Dolan will take that one. She won't score any easier goals from distance like that, but it's an equalising score. Tipperary have won the free. Yeah, scoreboard will be readjusted, I'd say, very shortly now, reading a point for Galway and a goal for Tipperary, but it is a goal apiece here in the early stages, and Andy Larkin coming in there on the act as well, telling the scoreboard keeper to get that score registered at a goal apiece.
So Emer Lukeman's freeze goes all the way down with Galway defenders onto it now. Tries to hand pass it out, but being put under good pressure by the Tipperary forwards. Cueva Matter is there, so too is Roisin Howard, and in the end Tipperary win the free.
Yeah, good pressure by Tipperary there, the forward division there. Emer McGrath was in there as well, putting the pressure on Emma Hellebert and forcing the Galway player to overcarry the ball. So free in for Tip.
Now Emer McGrath is on free taking duty. Just inside. So Emer McGrath getting ready to take this free. Tip will be hoping she can put this over. A well taken free,
strike.
good score.
Yeah. Judging the breeze, well, they're helping our course in the first half, but getting Tipperary's first point, put them a point ahead at goal a point to Galway's only goal. 6 minutes gone in the first half.
Fiona Ryan with the puck out. Am I right in saying was she the intermediate goalie last year, Tommy, I think?
Yeah, she's stepped up now in the absence of Sarah Healy, so it's an opportunity for her today to try and make a name for herself. She had no chance really of stopping that wonderful effort by Karen Kennedy early in the game, and she'll be looking to a little bit more protection maybe from our defenders.
Aoife Donoghue, nice ball inside, looking for Ailish O'Reilly. Ailish, her touch lets her down. Cream Blair is there, so too is Julianne Burke. Julianne, nice little hand pass outside to Roisin Howard. First time Roisin really getting on the ball. Lovely pass out to Casey Hennessy. Casey looks inside to Emer Heffernan. She's wearing 15, but she's just noticed she's playing very deep. And it's Galway on the attack here. Great run there. Nice ball inside. Dangerous ball inside there. Clodagh Quirk is there, but so too is Niamh Hannafy. Mairead Evison back to help out there. Emer Lukeman is there as well, trying to get it up. It's still there. Dangerous ball. Karen Kennedy now looks to clean up. Nice ball down by Karen. Down to Roisin Howard. Centre back there. Emma Hilbert is there. Roisin showing a bit of football skills here.
You can see how much it means, Geraldine, to both teams as well. Every ball is contested for really, really hard, really tough, and every possession is vital here. I also noticed that Aoife Donoghue and Rachel Hannafy are wearing the opposite jerseys. They should be as well. On the programme, Aoife Donoghue was down to wear 8, Hannafy was down to wear 9, but I think they're wearing them the opposite way around. But maybe that's just trying to confuse Tipperary, but not confusing them so far.
Ball there picked up by Teresa Ryan there in the middle of the field. Nice hand pass out to Casey Hennessy. Casey strikes it inside, looking for a clubmate Courtney Ryan, but it's Roisin Black who's going to win that race ahead of Courtney. Strikes it out there, trying to find Jennifer Hughes, just overcooked there, and it's Emer McGrath who's getting onto that. Emer McGrath there on the half-forward line for Tip. Strikes it down to Quiva Maher. Quiva, Burgess Duhara player. It's stopped there by Shauna Healy, new captain for Galway. What a great servant and leader she has been for Galway.
Another free to Tipperary on the far side. Great work by the Tipperary attackers. So, putting the pressure on that clearance by Galway on the far side, and eventually forcing Galway to give away the free.
And a chance now for Emer McGrath to double her tally. 1 from 1 so far. Opposite side this time, similar distance. And the Galway player just looks like they needing some attention there. The referee trying to get the attention of the Galway medical. It's Shauna Healy, is it? That's not down.
It looks like it is Shauna Healy that's requiring attention in the referee, Andy Larkin, allowing the physio and the medics to come on to tend to the new Galway captain, of course, taking over from Sarah Dervin, who was Galway captain for the last 5 years, not on the panel today, and neither is Niamh Kilkenny or Heather Cooney. So it'll be interesting to see if those girls are going to be involved for the rest of the year for Galway as the year continues.
Yeah, Tipperary have Aoife McGrath, Laura Shinners and Clodagh McIntyre all out injured today, so 3 more names for their panel. So 10 minutes gone, a goal and a point to Tip, a goal to Galway, so low scoring so far. Emer McGrath a chance now to make it 2 points for Tipperary. Emer looks good. Umpires are having a quick look, go to the flag.
Yeah, quick look is all they needed because it was struck very well by Emer McGrath. Their second point from place balls as well for Tipperary. That gives them a 2 point lead now as they come up on 11 minutes gone in the first half.
Fiona Ryan with the puck out. Good puck out. Couple of players going up for it. Someone all trying to put their name on it. Roisin has it, has Mairead with her outsider, uses her now. Mairead though can't snatch the ball, and it's on the deck again. Here comes Mairead there on the second attempt, trying to get it up. Nice play there from Niamh McPeak. Strikes it inside. Julianne Burke is there, but so too is Ailish O'Reilly. She has it again. Emer Lukeman has intercepted her though. Looking for Emer Heffernan there. Emer Heffernan on the ball now. Oh, miscontrols, and it's gone out over for a line ball.
Yeah, good ball in there by Niamh McPeak to the full forward inside the corner forward, Ailish O'Reilly, but Ailish dispossessed rather easily there by the Tipperary defender, and eventually the ball gone out for a sideline to Galway.
Suppose the touches aren't totally crisp sharp as can be expected. It's only February, but like you said, you can't lack the effort and the attitude there. Both teams really going for it here today. Great cut there, super cut, drop short though. Cueva Burke has a nice catch, strikes it out there to Emer Lukeman. Emer on the second attempt gets it up, drives it down, trying to find Teresa Ryan. Grace O'Brien is there, out from wing forward. Nice touch by Grace, sidesteps her player, strikes it down. Looking for Cueva Maher, wearing number 11 there. Having a right tussle there with the Galway defender. Siobhan Gardner is there, she's trying to bring it out, flicks it out to 12 is Ciara Hickey, but it's turned over there by Tipperary. Cueva Maher on the run now, she's lost it now. Roisin Howard is there. Siobhan Gardner looking for a free but not coming, and here is Grace O'Brien. Nice touch, one look, but it's gone out to the left and wide for Grace. She'll be disappointed she couldn't nail that one.
Yeah, a chance gone a begging there for Tipperary. The ball broke kindly and unfortunately just tailed out to the left hand side of the post, but Galway look a little bit sluggish, and I have to say Tipperary's first touch early in the game is far better than Galway's, but you know, Tipperary do have the aid of a bit of a breeze as far as I can see out there in the first half, but maybe it's crossfield more than anything else, but you know, both sides, as you said, Geraldine, given everything here in the first round of the National Camogie League.
Karen Kennedy now, a nice ball down as far as Cueva Maher. She finds Casey Hennessy. Casey inside to Emer McGrath. This should be a point here for Emer. She's loads of time, loads of room, nobody near her, and no mistake from Emer.
That's a great response to Galway's goal earlier that levelled the game up after 5 minutes, but 3 points and all from the stick of Emer McGrath, 2 from frees and 1 from play. It's been a fine response by Tipperary.
And I see as Molly Dunn has just told Siobhan Gardner, Emma Helbert to switch, whether that's to keep tighter on Emer McGrath, I'd say. Emma was wearing 6 anyway, but now she's gone into centre back. Cueva Maher there having a right tussle with Sean Healy.
Yeah, he's going to go back. Andy Larkin, the referee, for the free advantage was being played to Tipperary, so it'll be free out over on the far side for Tipperary and get a chance to launch another attack.
So coming up to a quarter of an hour gone here in the County Camogie grounds in Durag. It's Tipperary with a goal and 3 points, and Galway with that goal. So Tip's goal coming from Karen Kennedy, 3 points from Emer McGrath, 2 frees and 1 from play, and Galway's goal from a free from Carrie Dolan that ended up all the way in the back of the net. Now Emer McGrath coming out very far back to almost her own half back line to take this free. She has the breeze behind her. Looks good. This could drop short though. Danger. Here's Courtney Ryan at a chance. Grace
tried to pull on it.
Grace
the
probably should have picked
opportunity
it
was initially there for Tipperary. It was a great goal chance, but Galway get away with one there.
Karen Kennedy's there with Niamh Hannafy. Niamh trying to get it. Mairead Davison has it now. Hand passes it back out to Emer McGrath, still out far after taking that free. Drops in a nice ball into Cueva Maher. Cueva snatches it. Turns, takes on her player. Tipperary taking on their players every time. Courtney Ryan back to Emer Heffernan.
Referee spotted another foul though, pulling the jersey there on the Tipperary girl going forward. So it'll be another chance for Emer McGrath.
Yeah, it's hard to know how strong that breeze is. I suppose if you're looking at the national flags, it's strong enough, but so Tip will need all these scores. Only 3 points between them, a chance to put 4 points.
Good strike. Another point for Emer McGrath, our 4th. And the last 4 for Tipperary, all coming from the stick of Emer McGrath. 3 frees and 1 from play. 16 minutes gone in the first half.
Linesman is looking to make attention here. I think a substitute coming in, is there, for Galway?
Yeah, it looks like the wing forward is Ciara Hickey from Davids has picked up a blood injury, and they're going to bring in Sabina Rabbit from Athenry, I think, is coming into the action for Galway. So I'm not sure if it's a blood sub or whatever, but there's a couple of positional changes in the Galway squad now with Sabina gone into the full forward line and Aoife Donoghue out to the 45. So on Tipperary, still good value for the 4 points lead at the moment here in the county grounds in the Rag.
Sean Ryan's puck out there, blocked by Grace O'Brien, but it's on the pitch here. Nobody's really taking a claim to it, and I think Andy Larkin is going to throw it in. Little flick by Emer Lukeman, but Emma Hilbert is back there to clean up for Galway. Building on the attack again. They could do with a score. Nice ball inside. But Karen Kennedy has cut it out. Quick pass to Casey Hennessy. Out to Corrine Blair out in the wing. Corrine now, she's going to take it on. She's making a move, but she's a lot of maroon jerseys around her, but she manages to hit inside. Courtney Ryan is coming out from full forward. Roisin Black is there though. Roisin, nice pass there to Siobhan Gardner. Good play here by Galway. They need to clear it now though. Emma Helmer with the clearance. Looking for Ailish O'Reilly. Fairness, Tipperary full back line is doing quite well, but I think I've just jinxed it now. Here comes Sabina Rabbit. And she's deemed to have thrown it there.
Ball,
so
yeah. Didn't get a clean contact on the hand pass, and the referee over that all day long. And you got to get a clean strike with the hand. It gives Tipperary the free.
Was Galway not getting great return from the inside forward line for any ball that has gone in so far?
No, struggling inside, Geraldine. You're so right. Tipperary defence very much on top in the opening 18 minutes here, dealing admirably with whatever goal was thrown at them, bar that unfortunate goal that happened after 5 minutes.
Now here come Galway on the attack again. Clodagh Cork is there. So too is Julianne Burke. It just seems to be a Tip player getting onto all the breaks. Was Emer Heffernan is back there probably as an extra player really. She's in the half forward line, but she seems to be back helping out at every opportunity.
The referee's going to have to go in here now with this throw-in ball as Tip lead by 4 points here. Coming up on 19 minutes gone.
Ray Devson there and for the throw in there. Emer Heffernan is there too. So too is plenty of Galway players there, but Karen Kennedy's there. Nobody's
scrappy.
Scrappy exactly is the word for it.
Yeah. Just no one
Rook
able to
farming there now. The crowd has gone very quiet here. Now here comes Galway, a chance for a point. Surely this will go over. Umpires running into position. Yeah, it is. Carrie Dolan with the point from play. Good snap shot there by Carrie. And it's 1-1 to Galway, 1-4 to Tipperary. 19 minutes gone here. Roisin Howard looking for the puck out here. Lots of movement here. We're waiting for the ref to indicate that she can give the free. I think maybe that's the blood sub going back off there. And Queeve Burke going long, looking for Emer McGrath, her clubmate. Emer, lovely run out from centre forward. Nice control there. Tries to get around Emma Helbert. But it looked like got a Hurley to the helmet there just as she was trying to sidestep her. Receiving a bit of attention there. Ciara Gleeson is the physio for Tipperary this year. So a few stoppages there now, not helping the flow of the game, but still very little between the two sides. Tipperary just in front at the moment by 3 points, 1-4 to a goal and a point. And we're going to throw the ball in. And it's gone out for a line ball now for Tipperary. Emer McGrath look to take this. Usually gets a very good cut on these. Looking for a runner. Caoimhe Maher is there making movement there. Just bounces away from her. Aoife Donoghue's there, back picking it up. Tries to play it inside, but Teresa Ryan picks it out. Back to Roisin Howard. Roisin will take on her player. Nice strike inside. Grace O'Brien is in there, but so too is Roisin Black. Well read there by Roisin. And a nice clearance too. Carrie Dolan is there. Mairead Everston there. There's 2 Galways to 1 Tipperary player in the end. Tipperary player fouls. And it's a free for Galway, which Carrie will look to take herself. No, she's going to leave it there to her centre back. Emma Helbert is coming out there. Ailish O'Reilly making a movement inside. But Emma's going to go to the far side, looking for 13 Anya Kane there from St. Thomas's. And it's Julianne Burke who has it. Julianne, well played there by Julianne. Out to Teresa. Nice 1-2 there to Emer Heffernan. Here comes Emer, making a break from out from defence. Lays it off to Mairead Everson. Cueva Matter has it now. Strikes it inside. Forwards are mad looking for it. Here comes Courtney Ryan. Puts up the hand. Courtney, ball breaks there to Courtney. She's trying to gather it. Grace O'Brien is there too. But it's gathered still instead by a Galway defence. Galway defence starting to get on top here. But just as I said, a little bit of over carrying there by... I think it was 5, it's Roisin Black, but Galway supporters don't agree with that decision. Odds a bit harsh, but it's a free in for Tip and a chance to extend their lead. Eamon McGrath coming over to take this again. Has been very good on frees so far. This one probably a little bit more tricky angle, but well within her range. Perfect strike again by Emer McGrath. That's 5 in a row for her. 4 from frees and 1 from play. She'll be delighted with that. 1-5. Galway 1-1. Fiona Ryan getting ready to take the puck out again. Goes high, goes long. Cream Blair is there. So too is Casey Hennessy. Nice pull on the ground there by Cueva Mar. Emer Heffernan is there. Knockville done a ski. Kickham's player. But instead, it looks to be 14. Niamh McPeak is on it. She hand passed inside. Cut out again there by Emer Lukeman. She's doing that all day long. Nice hand pass to Mairead Everson. And Mairead drives it down, looking for Grace O'Brien. Grace in a race here with her marker. Emma Helbert back again. She's starting to pick up a lot of ball here.
Again,
but that's not the best of clearance.
A lot of wayward passing by Galway, particularly in defence. And Tipperary can punish them here now.
There's a chance here for Grace O'Brien.
It should be a goal. Should be another goal here. It is another goal. All caused by Galway. Defensive clearances back there, and Tipperary go 2-5 to a point ahead. And well taken goal as well there by Roisin Howard.
Yeah, well taken there by Roisin. But like you said, Tommy, mistake there by Galway, and really the Tipperary forwards, I suppose, were alert to it, and they had one thing on their mind there, and they worked it in for a goal, and well finished there by Roisin Howard. Again, not much Fiona Ryan and the goals could do there.
Colin Murray won't be happy, certainly, with the type of clearances that are coming out of that Galway defence, because they're putting their fellow colleagues under pressure in there. And Tipperary, in fairness to them, they're on top of everything. They're winning most of the 50-50s here in the opening half, and they're good value for their 2-5 to 1-1 lead.
Suddenly a 7 points in it, but like we said, Tip do have the advantage of the wind, and I expect a big second half performance from Galway. I'm sure Colin Murray will be wanting to get them back into the dressing room and
just settle things down a bit maybe, but right now they have to try and finish the half and get a couple of scores or two before the end. Niamh McPeak just not holding on to the ball. And all this suits Tipperary, Geraldine, because you know they're getting the bodies in there and they're getting the numbers in there, and they seem to be able to win those 50-50 balls, as they say, the dirty balls in there. But referee seen something that we didn't see there.
Yeah, not sure who fouled there, or was it Emer Lukeman, but it's a Galway free anyway, and a chance for Carrie Dolan again.
Yeah, Carrie's only goal was scorer from play with that point after 20 minutes. The goal was from a free that was somewhat unfortunate from a Tipperary perspective, that just hit off the stick of the Tipperary goalkeeper inside. But we have another player down injured, this time from Tipperary.
Looks to be Cueva Matter, I think, is it? Cueva looks to have switched with Grace O'Brien, has gone inside the corner, and Cueva looks to be out in the wing now and just getting a little bit of attention there. She should be okay to resume, and she's the helmet back on. Now Carrie getting ready to take this free. Emer Heffernan going back in front as well, alongside Mairead Everson. 2 hurleys up. Carrie won't mind that. looks good. That's a great free.
It's a good free against the Breeze there. It's another point for her. And more crucially, a point for Galway that they needed. 2-5 now to 1-2. And Kerry still remains the only Galway player to score here today. 1-2 now to her name.
Nice puck out there by Cueva Park, spotting the run of Emer Lukeman. Oh, blocked down nicely there by the Galway player. And Galway have possession, hand pass inside, looking for Aoife Donoghue. Nicely gathered. Off she goes. Teresa Ryan is chasing her there. Aoife with the strike there. This is going to land short into the hand of Cueva Burke. Looks very in control there. Nice puck out now to Casey Hennessy. Bounce lovely for Casey. On she goes. She has the pace. Here she goes. Time to offload it now, though, I think. She's getting into a bit of trouble. Nice pass out to Roisin Howard. She's won herself a free. And Andy Larkin has called it back for the free here, but...
Yeah, it's from a Galway perspective, they'll be very disappointed to see those type of frees given away because, you know, the ball had gone away from the Tipperary girl and it was Galway had possession. Robbie Lan, they're...
so Galway mentor not...
Yeah, not too happy with Andy Larkin and... he told in no untoward words to get out or he'd be going to the stand up here beside us.
So he won't mind, he got his point across anyway, so Emer with a
A
chance
little
for
bit
the free
frustrated,
here.
I think, at the frees being given the free count against Galway, but you know, in fairness to Tipperary, they're making it theirs. Another good strike.
Well, Emer is certainly punishing them frees. I think that's her 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th free, is it?
Our 6 points in total. I have it for Tipperary, so yeah, she's certainly on fire today. She gets another point for her side.
So 2-5 to 1-2 here. Short puck out there if you want to go short to Roisin Black. But Courtney Ryan has upended her straight away and
2-6 to 1-2. I have it there. Scoreboard, I think, is right as far as I can see. We'll check it out anyway. 2-6 to 1-2. I have it. The referee going speaking now to Courtney Ryan.
I say she's going to get a yellow card.
Yeah. There's certainly a difference between that and ladies football, Ger, where you see the player coming out with the ball in ladies football is normally 9 times out of 10 deemed to have been barging and the free given against them. And this was something similar here in the Camogie. You know, she, in fairness to Courtney Ryan, she just stood up in front of the defender and foul was given against her. So
yeah, it's always a debatable one here as well in Camogie. Another day it could go the other way, but Galway now are on the attack.
Anya Kane having a shot from way out the field. That's
Great
a good
shot,
score for
great
goes over.
score.
Excellent score by Anya Kane, reducing the deficit again. It's only the second Galway player to score. That was from a difficult angle, Geraldine, and Galway will be
and in
happy with
fairness,
that.
Anya, I think is working very hard there, having the right battle with Crean Blair, and it's deserves a score for her efforts there. So nice point there from way out in the wing. Galway won the Intermediate All-Ireland final last year. Great win for them.
Yeah, they had
at
a
the
great
end of
win
the
over
year.
Cork, and there was a lot of those girls that are involved in this Galway panel as well. So it'll be interesting to see. Referee not happy there is going to throw it in again.
Yeah.
We're going into
Hickey
additional
is there.
time now, Geraldine. I don't know if there's a fourth official with a board here, but we are in the added on time now.
Chance for Galway maybe to get another score. Nicely caught by Corinne Blair. Tried to find Casey Hennessy, couldn't, but Roisin Howard has run onto surely a push there, yeah. Just the slightest of pushes, but he's given all them, so. Eamon McGrath, the form she's in, fancies herself to come back and take this one. She has the breeze and she's been striking them very good so far. This would be a super score if it can go over. Courtney Ryan is there at the edge of the square if it drops short. Pick and strike. That's not going to make it, but it's going to drop into the danger area there. Hurleys are swinging, but it's cleared out. Only as far as Teresa Ryan from Bursley has a chance to put this over the bar. Danger strike, Fiona Ryan deals with it, but only blocks it into the path of Courtney Ryan, who lets a first time pull on the ground and fires it into the back of the net. It's a third goal for Tipperary here.
Thanks very much, Mark. Not going well for Galway here, I can tell you, in the county ground in the Ryan.
Teresa Wright, I suppose most would have thought she was going to put that over the bar, but it was required a save from Fiona Ryan, but then there was nobody there to pick up Courtney Ryan, and she latched onto the rebound and buried into the back of the net. So it's 3 goals and 6 points to Tipperary, 1 goal and 3 points here for for Galway. Galway on the attack now again. Nice ball inside there to Anya Kane. Casey Hennessy's there, so too is Creed Blair, working well. But it's Ciara Hickey has it again. Casey Hennessy back tidying up out to Clodagh Quirk. Hasn't been too busy so far. Niamh Hanafi breaks, cuts out that. Courtney Ryan intercepts it, and there's the half-time whistle. So half-time here in the County Camogie grounds of the Rag. Tipperary will certainly be the happier of the two sides, leading here 3 goals and 6 points to Galway's 1-3. Tommy, your summary of that opening half?
Well, it's all about Tipperary. I have to say that, Geraldine. I mean, they look fitter. They look like maybe they have a bit more work done than Galway. Their first touch is very good, and their 6 forwards up front are really, really dangerous, and they have the beating of the Galway defence at the moment. And as you said earlier in the commentary, I'd say Carl now will only be glad to get them in at half time. 9 points is a big lead, but with a breeze like that, it mightn't be something that can't be overcome. But Galway are going to have to pull out all the stops if they're going to get out of Tipperary today with any sort of a result.
Yeah, and it's just, I suppose, interesting. It's probably some of the newer players in Galway that are standing out more, and I suppose some of the big names really need to up their game in the second half and get that scoreboard ticking there for Galway. But long way to go yet, but we'll take a break here now at half time and rejoin us for the second half of this very Division 1A League first round game between Tipperary and Galway. Tipperary leading there at half time, 3 goals and 6 to Galway's 1-3. We'll see you for the second half. both them all together? Yeah. Oh, very good. No scoreboard on that, so just keep on him to score. You know, if you're watching at home, you can't see the score.
Yes.
Now he swings to it every now and again. But it changes.
Oh, we have two.
Here, any changes? And teams are out now for the second half. Andy Larkin throws in the ball and we're underway. Any changes there in the Galway team, Tommy?
Two changes on the Galway team. Geraldine straight away at half time. Number 17, Sabina Rabbit, and number 18, Niamh Nyland, come in and gone off for Galway. I think are Ciara Hickey at 12, and I'm not sure who the other one that's gone off there, but we'll see now in a couple of moments which way they're going. But it's a big number 12 is still there for Galway, so we've only got to see the substitutes numbers that are on, so we'll have to see in a few minutes who's actually gone off. But we know they'll come on, so that's the most important thing. Tip leading 3-6 to 1-3 at the start of the second half.
No changes on the Tipperary team. Kerry Dolan getting ready to take this free just inside the halfway line.
That's gone out to the left hand side and wide. Your second wide for Galway. Tip but just one in the first half, so they were really economical with their 3-6.
And the wind, I think, might have even picked up a bit, but it could be even more crossway, so it's hard to know. Is there really any advantage there? Puck out there has gone a bit wayward too from Cueva
Out
Burke.
over the hedge on the far side of the field. No one will be going out for that for a while anyway. Probably be there tomorrow for some young lad.
So really is a crossfield wind there.
So we definitely need an early score, Geraldine, in this second half if they've any chance of eating into that 9-point lead.
Nice sideline cut there. Gone into the middle there. Casey Hennessy's there. So too is Aoife Donoghue. Liam Lukeman had a very good opening half, looking to continue that, but here's Aoife Donoghue now trying to get through. She's such a great workhorse there for Galway. Tipperary working very hard too. Emer Heffernan. Aoife's got past her. There's no whistle. It's play on here. Hand passed in by Niamh McPeak trying to find Ciara Hickey. And it's a Galway free chance for Kerry Dolan to...
Andy Larkin very vocal out there as well, Geraldine. He's taking no, go from any side there. He's explaining the rules as he goes along and explaining his decision. So he's awarded the free to Galway in the end, and the chance for Kerry Dolan now early on again.
Kerry with her unusual stance, she nearly has it facing the other way, but she have to try and judge this wind. Swings it nicely.
That's far better.
That's a good score.
1-4 for Galway, but 3-6 for Tipperary as Kerry gets another free for her side. 1-3 for Kerry now. Out of Galway's 1-4, and we played 2 minutes of the second half.
Cueva with the puck out, still getting a good distance on it into the wind, but it's Galway who are more alert to it. But now it's broken nicely for Teresa Ryan, or Tessa, she's more commonly known as. Broken down there again though, and it's Aoife Donoghue's there with Emer McGrath. Casey Hennessy joins in, so too does Roisin Howard, and it's just gone out over the line now. Coach Michael Ferncombe is shouting for a tip ball, but Nine's man is saying it's a Galway line ball.
The tip management team claiming it was a Tipperary ball, but on that occasion the linesman down to our left hand side giving it to Galway, the visitors.
Michael Ferncombe coach this year. Interesting, his brother Dinny was the coach last year.
Chance here now for Niamh McPeak to run at Tipperary. First time we've seen her really on the ball.
Karen gets back though at the right time.
Block in at the right time.
Cueva Maher is there now. Nice hand pass to Julianne Burke, who's coming out with it and wins herself a free.
Tipperary dealing well there with the Galway attack. Again, Niamh McPeak, the full forward for Galway, who's rated highly in the county, but you know, she's been well marked here today.
Tip won't like seeing this now. Karen Kennedy looks to be picked up a knock there. Hopefully it's nothing too serious.
Looks like it's a hand injury as well, Geraldine, like that she's getting treated there on her left hand.
She looks to be okay, back on her feet now again. Cueva Burke has come out of the goals to take this free. Courtney Ryan has met her one out to the corner there. Grace O'Brien is going for the far corner, and that's where Cueva has struck the ball now. Grace is still coming onto it.
Good delivery.
Grace and Roisin run into each other. Crean Blair is there. Delays there now, and Galway player is out like a train. Crean has it again, done. Cashel Cormac's player. On she goes. Nice ball inside there, but read well there by Roisin Black. Hand passed out there to Ciara Hickey.
Again, Galway struggling there, Ger, just to get the passes away, but that's all down to the pressure being applied by the Tipperary team out there. Referee says play on, no foul there on Emma Hellebert.
Emer Heffernan now was involved with UCC last week in the Ashburn Cup final. Crean Blair strikes it down to Grace O'Brien. Nina Oak player sees the run by Emer McGrath.
Loads of space here for Tipperary now. Should be a score
Casey
here.
Hennessy. Casey with the shot, but not the best
was
of
out
shots.
to the right hand side and wide for only their second wide.
Disappointing
Had
shot there
loads
by
of time.
Tipperary. Yeah, they had two players free. Emer and Casey were both free, but here's Crean now again. Lively there at the half back line.
Being put under pressure by Anya Kane, and Galway now can go on the attack. Ball inside towards Ailish O'Reilly, looking for an opportunity to work or score. Goes to ground, tries to get it away. Again, the pressure comes in. Sabina Rabbit is half-time substitute for Galway, being put under loads of pressure.
Ball inside there now. Galway had a chance really to put over the bar, looking maybe for something more than a point.
Yeah.
It's Julianne Burke who's tidied it up, and out she comes. Out to her club mate Teresa Ryan.
Well,
They
the old saying, take your points and the goals will come, but Galway trying to work it into a goal scoring position in there. Left it a little bit short now to Anya Kane on the far side of the field. Referee not giving the free there to the Galway girl.
Anya still
Cross
has
field
it,
ball
did
here
well.
towards Aoife Donoghue, but cut out well. Brilliant work there.
Cueva Maher there, now it's fallen nicely to Emer Lukeman. But it's the Galway player who's after picking it up. Aoife Donoghue, on she goes. Surely a free, and it is.
High tackle. There's going to be a free in for Galway. Another chance for Carrie Dolan. Referee going to call over the cornerback, Emer Lockman. I suppose the worrying thing, Geraldine, for Galway is that nearly 7 minutes have elapsed in this second half, and Galway have only reduced the deficit from half time by 1 point.
Yeah, the scores are certainly hard to come by here in the second half. You know, Tipperary are defending there in numbers and hooking and hassling and making life difficult for the Galway. They just can't seem to get a free flow in there in the forwards. Carrie Dolan here with a free now.
Strikes this one, but strikes it poorly out to the left hand side, and Galway just can't afford to be hitting those wide now.
It's just a disappointing free there by Carrie. They need to all be going over every day, never mind when you're behind, but not the best of puck outs either.
Yeah, but referee saw pushing the back there by Carrie Dolan, and
It was going to Karen Kennedy, but she was surrounded with Galway players, but she won the free and strike down now, trying to find Ian McGrath, who's made her move out from centre forward, being chased there by Emma Helbert. I'm just seeing linesman slow to lift up the flag, but it's a line ball now for Tipperary. Here we're getting ready to strike this. Nice strike inside, but only straight to a Galway player. Roisin Black there from Oranmore Marie. Out she comes. Great run in here. She's still going. The whole pitch is opened up in front of her. Hand pass there, just a bit too high there for Ailish O'Reilly. And it's Crean Blair is there, and so too is Karen Kennedy.
that kind of sums up Galway's play so far in this game. Just that, the simple passes going astray. Ailish O'Reilly now in possession, being put under loads of pressure. Tipperary back there in numbers.
Crean has it now again, drives it down her one sideline, but it's gone out over the line for a Galway line ball. Conversations going on plenty there in the middle of the field. The referee not happy with some of the back chat. Galway line ball, taking it quick, strikes it back, 1-2 here over on the sideline, drives it in now. But Mairead Everson is alert to it. Out she comes, the powerhouse there, the half back line. She's staying, going with her run. Cueva Maher trying to pick her up again. Goes to Casey Hennessy again. Tip running really in numbers here. Casey's still going. Cueva Maher's off her shoulder, passing out. What's Cueva going to do? Still going strong and tips it over the bar. That's a good score by Tipperary.
Great score. All started back in their own defence as well. And flown high up and over the bar by Cueva Maher. That's a great score by Tipperary. Probably one of the scores of the day, to be honest, Geraldine. And it comes at a timely time as well for Tipperary. Cancel out Galway's early effort.
Yeah, great flow movement by Tipperary, attacking in numbers there, showing great fitness and I suppose great covering here. But have they left themselves a bit outnumbered back here? But Julianne Burke has done very well, but just kicks it out. Emer Heffernan is there. Tip are going to have to get back now. There seems to be a lot of free maroon players. Looking for Sabina Rabbit, the substitute that came out. Well played by Emer Lukeman. She's had a fantastic game. Out to Crean Blair. Back to Emer Lukeman, but not the best pass. So the Cork's clearance is half blocked down. Roisin Howard is there. Nice ball out to Cueva Maher, got that great score a few moments ago. Strikes it inside, only as far as Emma Helbert. She picks out a nice pass, and here's a chance for Galway again. Long delivery there. Julianne Burke is safe as could be back there. Out she comes with, out to her clubmate Teresa Ryan. They have their victory dinner dance tonight, intermediate county champions last year.
Plenty of celebrations there, Geraldine, tonight. I'd say if the result stays the same here as well, and rightly so.
Here comes Teresa now. Back to Emer Heffernan. Nice strike forward by Emer Heffernan, but two Galway players are there. Roisin Black has it.
Off to Shauna.
Broken down there again, and it's Karen Kendi who's trying to get it, but it's Siobhan Gardner has it again here now. Crowder shouting at them to drive it in, but she's staying going forward. Kira Hickey and Tipperary get back then, but it's Niamh McPhee score for Niamh.
Point Galway needed. 1-5 for Galway, 3-6 for Tipperary. 11 minutes gone in the second half.
Just having a look down on the sideline there, we see a Tip substitute warming up. Getting ready to come into the fray there, trying to make out who it is.
You feel though, Geraldine, that if Galway are to get out now of this game, they probably need a goal, if not two. And with that Tipperary defence in fine form back there, it's hard to see how Galway are going to get a goal.
And Mary Burke, Drumnidge player, is coming into the action here, coming on their wing back for Crean player. Mary called into the Tipperary senior panel after a great season with Drum. Coming in there, the half back line can play midfield or half forward as well. We'd love to get stuck in here from the outset.
Linesman again, not too sure on the far side of the field what way that ball is going. He's going to call over the referee, Andy Larkin, to throw it in, because I'm not quite sure what the problem was with the vision over on the far side. That's a number of decisions that have been failed to identify who the sliotar came off.
Now Mary Burke comes out with that, tries to find Teresa Ryan, but that's cut out there by the Galway defender, Siobhan Gardner again, and she's won herself a free.
3-7 to 1-5. I corrected that score just a couple of moments ago. Tipperary 3-6 at half time, getting a point in the second half from Cueva Maher. So Tipperary still very much in control here.
Niamh Hannafy flicks it forward there.
Towards the Galway substitute, Evan Island on the far side, but Tipperary trying to come out with it. Doing well. Under all sorts of pressure back there.
Well played by Mairead Everson.
That's
finds
great
her
work.
captain, Karen Kendi. Karen has a look up, looking for a runner. Sees Roisin Howard. She's surrounded by a couple of Galway players. Tipperary looks to be outnumbered there in attack. But that doesn't stop the work rate there of Teresa Ryan and Roisin Howard, and they've won it back again. And Grace O'Brien has made a run, but Roisin's pass lets her down. Good pressure there by Grace, but Aoife's come away with it. Aoife Donoghue strikes it down, looking for Sabina there, but Clodagh Quirk is there, so too is Emer Lukeman. Emer pulls on the ground. Aoife Donoghue's back there again. Sabina Rabbit has it again now. Hand pass inside. Emer McGrath cuts it out to Clodagh Quirk, to Casey Hennessy. Nice hand pass to Grace O'Brien. She needs to move it on here. She's surrounded by Galway players. And the action is going on down here on the sideline. Hard to see it, but it's Galway are coming away with it now. Rachel Hannafy being met there by Mairead Everson. Galway still have a nice ball inside. They need a score. Only 2 points so far in the second half. 44 minutes gone the clock. But they just can't seem to get through this Tip defence. Tip are back in numbers, but just overzealous defending there. And
you have to question one or two of the decisions by the referee as well on both sides. I mean, he's allowing stuff to continue where there's some heavy hits going in as well, and you know, both sides will feel that free should have been awarded to them throughout this game. But it's a real good, tough league opener here in the county grounds in the Rag. Wholly committed teams, as we see Corch the Van come in now. That's a big move for Tipperary as well.
Yeah, Corch the Van is coming in for clubmate Courtney Ryan. Courtney had a good game there, a full forward. Got her goal and set up a goal too, so Emer Heffernan looks to be going in full. And it's a throw-in, actually. Much to the dismay of Cotton Murray there, the Galway manager.
Cahill calling for a free there for Galway, but it was thrown in. Might still work out for Galway here, and Rachel Hannafy.
Rachel probably had a bit more time on that, so kind of took it quick, and Cueva Burke dealt to it. Now Mairead Everson. Tipperary now want to try and build an attack here again. Broken there down to Galway player. Niamh McPeak is there. Nice pass there to Carrie Dolan. Carrie is going for a strike. Has the distance, but that's not going to reach. That's not going to be on target, and that's gone out to the left and wide.
Another wide for Galway, and Galway rushing their efforts on goal now, as well as Tipperary bring in another substitution.
Niamh Tracy's coming on there now, another Drummond Inch player on for Emer Heffernan. Big player for Drum last year. Great to get a goal. Cott Van is centre forward. That's a fair duo there between Cosh and Niamh, if they can get on a bit of ball. Yeah, just over 13 and a half minutes to go, Geraldine, too, at 3-7 to 1-5 in favour of Tipperary. You know, it's holding Galway out well now in the second half, and, you know, just limits them to very few chances. Very low score in the second half, I suppose. Hasn't lived up to the first half, maybe, but Grace O'Brien's there, so too is Aoife Donoghue. Tip seem to just kind of be happy to reckless tackling there from Tipperary, and that Colin Murray is certainly not happy, but the referee doesn't need any help from the sideline. I think what happened there was, you know, two Tipperary players came into collide. Yeah, not intentional, you know, so the referee's going to call over. I think one of the players who made a quick exit there by Grace, but he's going to talk to her. But I think it was, I suppose, it was a double tackle really, which really did the damage on Aoife, and interesting to see. There is going to be a card of some colour, but you'd imagine it'll be yellow, Geraldine, at this stage for the Tipperary midfielder. It is yellow, yeah. The Galway supporters feel she got away light with just a yellow, but I think she would have been very hard done by his red, because I think it was the second tackle that probably did more of the damage. Yeah, exactly. They came in after her, but again, it's a long ball in from Galway. Definitely a foul anyway, and a yellow card. Being dealt with here, Geraldine, you know, rather easily by Sabina Rabbit going to ground and over carrying the ball and a free out. So Tipperary just standing up the player in there all the time. Tip could do the score now. Only 1 point scored there in the second half, nearly 20 minutes played, which is certainly not a good return, but seem content with just being back,
Yeah, and
defending
holding
in
to what
groups
they
in
probably were told at
packs.
half time as well. If they could hold that, what they had, they'd be well on the way to victory here. And in contrast, you said Tipperary scored a point. Galway have only scored 2, Geraldine, so I mean that's testament to what Tipperary are doing at the back as well.
Cueva now with the free from distance. Just this guy's gone over the sideline now. She won't be happy with that. Neither will the forwards who made their runs out. But it's a Galway line ball. Aoife Donoghue has it again.
Probably Galway's best player today, Geraldine. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say that the stats will say she's covered some serious kilometres out there, as she always does. Never stops running up and down that field. I'm sure there's GPSs on them that will
They're
prove
there,
that.
all right, for sure. Tip going to bring on another substitution now as well.
Looks to be one of the younger players, Anna Fahy.
Yeah.
She's from Cashel Kilcormac's. Her twin there, Lily Fahy, is also on the panel. And Grace Maloney looks to have come into the game too from Cashel Kilcormac's. Both were county minors last year. They're coming into the action. Dennis and the management team will be delighted to give it run out to a few more players and to be able to do that.
Yeah.
Well played there by Roisin Howard. Finds Mairead Evison. Strikes it on there, Mairead. Looking for Caughtavan. First touch for 2023 for Caughtavan. Nice ball inside to Emer McGrath.
Pass.
Lovely pass. Here goes Emer. It's opened up in Cypher. On she goes. Leave Tracy's inside if she can. Here's Cueva Mar. Cueva will take the point and a good score.
Yeah. Great score. Great work. Great ball in initially by Caughtavan. No relation. 3-8 now to 1-5 in favour of Tipperary.
Good score by Cueva Mar. Nice point. Goal chance was on, but Galway got back. Now Teresa Ryan is running across to pick up that. Here comes Tip again. Oh, hand pass let her down. Ailish Riley cut it out. She's won herself a free advantage. Played on and no advantage coming, so
Galway have to travel next weekend again, Geraldine, to play Kilkenny away, which is another big ask for this Galway team. Tipperary.
yeah, Tip are away to Dublin next weekend.
Yeah, Cork
And then a home
Dublin
to
at
Cork.
half time, I think, earlier today, to 11 points. So there are no easy games, really.
Yeah, that's tough, 2 away games, 1 week after the other as well.
Yeah.
Tip would be delighted to get a home win under the belt if they can hold on to this lead here. 3-8 to 1-5 the lead. 51 minutes gone on the clock.
And again, they come out from a ruck inside and deliver it out the field. Their movement outside is pretty good as well. Siobhan Gardner trying to get in there for Galway.
Yeah, you'd have to be very impressed with the Tip defence today. Really stood up to all the challenges. Mary Burke now hand passed it out to Roisin Howard. Other players had a very good game. Strikes it down. Looking lovely movement there by Caughtavan. She's at home here in the County Camogie grounds in the Rag. Striking across the field there. Lovely ball too to Emer McGrath. Emer looking to take on the player. She had goal on her mind instead of popping it over the bar, but it's broken down now. It's Galway coming out with it again. Chance now for Ailish O'Reilly. Clodagh Quirk is there though. She's not letting her in too easy. They might have to be content with the point.
Carried all in, yeah. Good score.
Carrie's got all their scores outside of Anya Kane, is that right? Or
Yeah,
am I
one
missing a few?
for Niamh McPeak and one for Anya Kane. And the rest have come from the stick of Carrie Dolan. 1 goal and 4 points. 7 minutes to go of normal time.
Ciara Brennan has come in there for Mairead Evison. Clodagh Quirk looks to be down injured as well there for Tip. Oh, we haven't put on too many subs either, have they, compared to Tip? But it looks, I think they're bringing on someone there now, 24, I think, is it? Shannon Corcoran, I think, is getting ready to come on. Clodagh Quirk looks to be able to, looks okay, able to resume. Now Cueva Burke with the puck out. Trying to find Grace Maloney there. Ciara Brennan there with a high tackle there, just after coming on there, just Galway, I think are going to drop this inside. Carey hasn't come to take it, so it's dropped inside into the danger area. Julianne Burke is there trying to. Anna Fahy's back there as well. And Ciara Brennan, giving away her second free in quick succession. Disappointed with that, but now Galway looking to make a substitution. Shannon Corcoran, number 24. And that free has gone over the bar to make it 3 goals and 8 points to Tipperary, a goal and 7 for Galway. So 7 points in it here with 5 minutes of normal time to go.
Yeah, another substitution being the flag is up from the linesman down in front of us here again, so I'm not quite sure.
I think that's Shannon Corcoran went in there, number 24. I don't know who. Okay. Trying to see who's come off there, I think.
To bring off Carrie Dolan is getting the call off from Galway, so. It's 4.5 minutes of normal time to go here then, and Tipperary still comfortably ahead.
Oh, this is a bit better from Galway on the attack here again, but surrounded by Tipperary players. And it's Tipperary who win the free.
Not going to get any free there.
Overcarrying, says the referee.
Overcarrying the ball, referee right on top of it. Another substitution for Galway
23.
as well. Laura Kelly coming in as well to join Shannon Corcoran, who just came in. So still that 7 points, as you said, Geraldine, between the sides.
It's Niamh McPeak that makes way. Now Cueva Burke coming a long way out of her goals to take this. Now strikes it down, looking for Grace Maloney or caught to Van der. Caught, nice flick inside to Anna Fahy, can't control it. Oisin Howard is there. So too is Aoife Donoghue, the Galway player. Off she goes again. Been chased there by Anna Fahy. And Niamh Tracy's working all the way back to fresh legs on for Tipperary.
We got free.
Well, she was fouled there, or struck on the elbow, I'd say, was she? Referee not happy with what he saw now, and he's calling over Anna Fahy, thinking he's going to
have a quick word for a little
flick yellow
flick there,
card, I think. Or so Eilish O'Reilly getting ready to take the free. Instructions are coming into her.
So to drop it in around
the
the house,
drop it
Geraldine.
in, yeah. A goal would make it just 24 points between the teams again. That's a dangerous ball in there. A lot of bodies there in the square. Well dealt with by Cueva, but couldn't happen. She caught it lovely, but didn't get the hand pass off, and it's still nervous times here for Tipperary. A throw and a free out. So
yeah, chance gone a big in there for Galway, but a great catch initially by the goalkeeper inside, and although she did drop it, there was so many Tipperary bodies back there. No Galway player was going to get through.
yeah, despite the low scoring, I suppose, by Galway, Cueva still has been quite busy in the Tipperary goal. She's dealt with a lot of balls that have dropped in. The Galway strikes, I suppose, have hung in the wind. Oisin Howard doubles on that, only as far as a Galway player. Surrounded by Tipperary players. It's kind of been the team of the day, and Tip have won it now. Tries to Ryan, out she comes with it, tries to pass it to Cueva Maher. Kicks it forward by Teresa Ryan. Here's a chance now for Cottevan. Has it up in her possession. Sees Roisin Howard outside her. Nice ball for Roisin to run onto. Needs to get up first time. Surely a push in the back. No, says the referee. And Anna Fahy is there. Now back there to Caoimhe Maher. She's dangerous all day in the forwards, but she's lost that now. And Galway are coming out with it again. Chance gonna begging for tip. Or has it? Galway. After losing it there, Grace Maloney trying to get it up there, the young Cashel player. Cottevan is there too. And look, I think we've got tired bodies out there now, and it's going to be all a bit sluggish and sloppy there. Roisin Howard has it. Out she comes storming out with it. Out to Niamh Tracy. Flicks it outside to her clubmate Emer McGrath. Emer's a lot of work to do out there in that far wing. Is going to need some support. Niamh Tracy's following her. Emer has gathered it up. Great play by Emer. Nice ball inside to Teresa Ryan. Teresa's put in a huge amount of work here today. And on go tip again. On goes Teresa. Hand pass inside. Chance for Cottevan. Tried to double it. It's still there for Anna Fahy. Pulls on it there into the back of the net. A fourth goal from Tipperary from the stick of Anna Fahy. Her first ever run out here for Tipperary senior team. Only a minor last year. Was played in the schools Munster final there recently. And what a debut for her with a goal.
Say it's well done and dusted now, Ger, with Tipperary leading, as you said, by 4-8 to 1 goal and 7.
And the old cliche goals win games can certainly...
Yeah, the 3 first half goals for Tipperary set them up nicely, and they defended everything going through at them in the second half, and were able to break away and get a goal and a couple of points themselves. So, you know, a well-deserving victory now, looks like, for Tipperary in the opening round of the very National Camogie League.
It looks to be kind of a strategy of the new management team, maybe the new coach itself, that they seem to be going for goals. They certainly are going for goals and supporting the player on the ball, and great, lots of goal chances today, and took their 4 goals very well.
Sure did. Unlike Galway, whose goal was very fortunate one in the opening 5 minutes from Carrie Dolan's long range free. But overall, you have to say that it's been a fantastic performance by the home side here. And we did say it early in the game as well, that their touch was, you know, far superior to Galway's. And you know, we'll just have to see where Galway go from here.
Now here's a chance for Galway, still going through, but it's broken down there by Clodagh Quirk, and Grace Maloney's on the ball now, trying to get outside to Ciara Brennan. Ciara has it. Out she comes there, the St. Killian's player just inside the Offaly border. And a free, is it? Or a line ball? Hard to see exactly what's happened there. She's going to pick up her yellow card. I think that's her 3rd foul since she's come in. She won't like that stat, but she's working hard there at wing back, getting on a lot of ball. In fairness, Tipperary defence has been absolutely brilliant today. You know, we're giving credit to the 4 goals and saying they're the difference, but really the backs there: Julianne Burke, Clodagh Quirk, Emer Lukeman, Mairead Elson, Karen Kennedy and Green Blair. 6 backs have been fantastic. So too is like Emer Heffernan and Teresa Ryan all back helping. Casey Hennessy back there as well. Here's a goal chance now. A good save there by Caoimhe Burke. A snapshot there by Galway. I think it was Anya Kane maybe that struck it, but Caoimhe was alert to a great reaction save, and it's gone out for a 45.
Great save. Super save there, point blank save. Galway having the chance, but
they'll probably lob this 45 in again now. We're gone into injury time, 62 minutes. 45 seconds gone here. Ailish Riley looking over to the sideline for instructions. She's on the freeze now since Carrie Dolan has gone off. 4-8 to 1-7. Last chance for Galway maybe to just put a better reflection on the scoreboard, and she puts it over the bar to make it 4-8 to 1-8. Surely that would be the last bit of play. I suppose there was a few stoppages for injuries, but nothing major. But we're still going. Puck out, nice puck out to Teresa Ryan. On she goes, turns her player. showing them a clean pair of heels, and she's still going. Teresa, hand passed inside to Caught the Van, nice ball in, Caught catches it, taken away from her goals though a bit, turns back inside and has a strike, a super score from Caught the Van. To make it 4 goals and 9 to 1 goal and 8 here. I suppose from a Tipperary person we were hoping for a home win, but I think that winning margin will surprise a lot of people. Galway player just down hurt there again. Nice score from Caught the Van.
Great to see Caught. She's caused a lot of trouble to the Galway defence when she came on, getting a score there at the end of the game as well. So she's been happy enough with that for today, I'd say.
Yeah, she loved coming back into the action there. She not a player interested in taking rests or breaks or anything, so she's late to get some game time there today and get on the scoreboard. Pucko again now from Fiona Ryan. She'll be disappointed. 4 goals gone past her today, but very little she could have done with any of them. And we're still playing on. We have a free. They look to be tangled up there. Clodagh Quirk and I don't know, is it Niamh McPeak, both seem to, or Sabina Rabbit, both seem to have the hands on the ball, but it's a Galway free here. Eilish O'Reilly will look for a goal, look to take a goal here, and need to get a few more bodies back on the goal line. Oh, Clodagh Quirk showing great bravery, standing in front of that and raising her arm to it. That must have hurt, but she didn't even flinch.
On the 60th minute, right in the full time,
and it's gone out for a 45.
Substitute Anne that put Tipperary 4-8 to 1-7 ahead.
66 minutes gone on the clock now, still time for this 45. Surely this will be the last play of the game. A couple of the crowds getting ready to head for the exits here. Eilish picks and happy to put that over the bar, or is it even gone over the bar? Yes, it is. Nice score there from Eilish O'Reilly from a 45. For Galway today, the referee still playing on. He might call for the sliotar now. He does indeed, and that is it here, John. No joy for Galway in the opening round of the Camogie. Tipperary 4-9, Galway 1-9. So all over here in the County Camogie grounds in the Rag, it's the home side Tipperary with a 3-goal lead win here on a final score line of Tipperary 4 goals and 9 points, Galway 1 goal and 9. It's early stages here, only the first round of the league, but Tipperary obviously will be delighted with that, especially new manager Dennis Kelly to get a win under his belt. Great run out there for all the Tipperary players. You know, we've talked about the 4 goals being, you know, the big difference, but I thought the defence as a whole were absolutely super there today, Tommy, and made life very, very difficult for the Galway forwards.
Yeah, very, very difficult, and you know, they were the better team, there's no doubt about that. They deserved their victory. I think the goal from just before half time by Courtney Ryan, the full forward, that put Tipperary 3-6 to 1-3 ahead. That was a crucial score. Gave them a really big gap going in at the break, leading by 9. Galway were always going to have to try and get a few goals, Geraldine, in the second half, but they weren't allowed anywhere near the net. In fairness to Caoimhe Burke, recovered well from the early setback of conceding that goal after 5 minutes. But you know, you have to, you know, credit where credit is due. Tipperary by far superior here today at home in the county grounds in the Rag, and you know, they'll be looking forward to their next game now, having 2 points on the board.
Yeah, it's such a difference winning, you know, your first game, and they'll go with confidence now, travelling to Dublin now next week and try and keep it going. I suppose, you know, winning is a habit, and I suppose losing is a rut that you can get into, and you know, they'll be disappointed with their year as a whole last year, and I think you know, probably the league probably a bit more important maybe for Tip this year than maybe so for Galway, who have been contesting All-Ireland finals in recent years. Tip looking to get back into winning ways and get the year off to a good start, and they've done that today. Very impressive performance. from 1 to 15, 4 goals and 9 points to 1 goal and 9. Half-time score was Tipperary 6 to Galway's 1-3. Not a classic by all means, but plenty positives from both sides, but plenty of things are supposed to work on too, Tommy.
Yeah, and I'll say that in particular for our home side Galway, they've a good lot of work to do. I know they have a lot of work done, but you could see today when you put 4 new debutants into a team and you're missing, as you said at the very start, Geraldine, all the Sarsfields connections. It's a kind of a funny space where Galway are now, but they're going to have to recover pretty quickly before they go to wherever it is, Callan or Nolan Park next weekend to play Kilkenny, the All-Ireland champions. And we're going to see what will happen. All I know is that Cathal Murray and his backroom team, I see them down to our left-hand side here having a chat now. There's a bit of work to be done, but you know what? It's all work in progress for Galway's squad as well. And Tipperary, on the other hand, look like they have a lot of work done. They look like they're very confident in what they're doing and they're trusting the process. And whatever the new management are doing in Tipperary is very evident today that it's very well worked.
Yeah, certainly a great start to the year. They'll take that. They'll be happy with that. We'll leave you here. Thanks for joining us here on the live stream here on Tipperary Camogie YouTube channel. Just a reminder, full-time score, Tipperary 4 goals and 9 and Galway 1 goal and 9. Thank you very much.